Hello everyone, my name is Osbaldo Chavez. I am a mariachi music educator in the state of Washington, as well as the musical director, arranger for Mariachi Estrella de Mexico in Washington State. So in this video we're going to be looking at Se Olvido Otra Vez. This is the Yolanda del Rio arrangement. It's in the ranchera genre. Remember there are three types of rancheras, which are ranchera polqueada, ranchera lenta, and ranchera valseada. This song is the ranchera lenta style, which has a time signature of 4/4, also known as common time. The key signature is B flat major, so remember we're going to have B and E flat, so make sure those are flatted every time you play them. So I'd like to start by playing our B flat major scale. The way I'm going to play this is I'm going to play 2 quarter note beats for every scale degree, starting B flat to B flat and then descending. Okay, so after 2, here goes. So now I'd like to play along with the recording. I have my sheet music here, so if you have yours too, go ahead and read as you're listening. It's good to start reading, and then after I'm done playing it with the recording, I'll go over it, play it in sections, talk a little about the roadmap, some of the symbols that you see there, just a few other things. Alright, so here it goes.
Probablemente ya de mí te has olvidado, y mientras tanto yo te seguiré esperando. No me he querido ir para ver si algún día que tú quieras volver me encuentres todavía. Por eso aún estoy en el lugar de siempre, en la misma ciudad y con la misma gente, para que tú al volver no encuentres nada extraño y sea como ayer, y nunca más dejarnos. Probablemente estoy pidiendo demasiado. Se me olvidaba que ya habíamos terminado, que nunca volverás, que nunca me quisiste. Se me olvidó otra vez que solo yo te quise. Por eso aún estoy en el lugar de siempre, en la misma ciudad y con la misma gente, para que tú al volver no encuentres nada extraño y sea como ayer, y nunca más dejarnos. Probablemente estoy pidiendo demasiado. Se me olvidaba que ya habíamos terminado, que nunca volverás, que nunca me quisiste. Se me olvidó otra vez que solo yo te quise. Probablemente ya has olvidado.
Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the roadmap. So we start on the double bar line there at the beginning. Trumpets and violins have the pickup. So we keep going all the way to measure 35. You see below that measure there you have DSL coda. So from the DSL coda you go back to measure 13. That's where you have your the sign there, the S. And then you keep going. When you get to measure 30, you'll see the coda there, or where it says to coda. So from that coda, you're going to go to the second coda, which is going to be at measure 36. And oh yeah, so you have two fermatas in the song here. One is at measure 5, and the other is at measure 37. So for those fermatas, you wait for the singer to come in there, or sometimes the musical director will give you the cue. So just be aware of that. So it can be either the singer guiding you back in or the musical director. One thing to also be careful with there, you have those pairs of eighth notes throughout the song. There's a tendency to sometimes rush those, so just be careful when those are nice and even as you're playing throughout the song. Okay? Alright, so let's start from the beginning, and then I'll go all the way to measure 13, and then we'll stop there and then go from there. And as I'm playing, later on, as I'm doing this, I'll kind of call out the roadmap, that way you know where we're going. Alright, so here goes. So violins and trumpets start. So probablemente ya de mí te has olvidado, y mientras tanto okay? Alright, so right there we were on measure 12. Let's continue on. Let's start from 13. So let's go from 13 all the way down to DSL coda, and then we'll go back. And then we'll go to coda. Alright, that should be the whole song there. Alright, so 13, here goes. I'll count 4 and then we'll come in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... Back to 13. 36. So I'll start from measure 30, and then I'll jump down to 36. So basically I'm doing coda to coda. Alright, so measure 36, I'll count 3, 4, and then we'll start. Here it goes. 3, 4. Okay, then you have that coda. So I'll do that one more time, and then I'll go all the way to the end. So starting from 30, and then I'm going to jump down to 36. Alright, here goes. 3, 4. Okay. Probablemente ya de mí te has olvidado. And even though you have that quarter rest at the end, you can let that B flat ring, it'll just fade away. Okay? Alright, so that's pretty much the entire song. Remember, if you're playing this along with the recording, you can always slow down the tempo. YouTube has that option to slow down the speed, just in case you would like to. That's perfectly fine. And then you can play it up to speed if you need to. So just that one thing to keep in mind there. Alright, well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and until next time, thank you.